Hi everybody, Mark here. Welcome to the channel, My Doll Threads. And I'm finally getting around to doing my unboxing video for The Wanderer Ellowyne Wilde, the first in the Dark Academia collection from Robert Tonner. It just felt like a good day to do it. It's freezing here in Pennsylvania. I just wanted to get cozy in my sweater and my plaid, and it's not quite the same as her plaid. She's a little bit cozier looking, but here we are. Yeah, let's get into it. I do also want to say that I did all of the samples, the patterns for all of these dolls. So as part of my payment, I get the dolls. So I didn't have to pay for any of my Dark Academia dolls, but I am also not getting paid to do this video. So just for full disclosure. All right, well, let's start the unboxing. I think this Ellowyne has a really, really beautiful face. She's very much harkening back to the original Ellowynes for me. Dark brown eyes, and she's got this light brown hair. It's a little bit like, I guess I would call that like an ash brown. Subtle eyeshadow. And then she's got this, it's not a red lip, it's more of like an orangey coral color. It does come with this beautiful basket that has silk flowers in it. You can see she's got silk flowers in black and a dark burgundy, and then kind of a like a dusty pink. She's got these great boots that are in kind of like a cognac brown color. I love that. And they have laces up the front, but they have the zippers in the back, so they're a lot easier to put on. And then you have the molded shoe base, so no danger of the heels coming off on those. A great pinstripe blouse. I rolled up the sleeves. I just liked that. I liked that look. Her little pinafore jumper, whatever you want to call it, that's in this, it's very autumnal shades, sort of a dark burgundy, almost brown, and then like a taupe are the predominant colors in there. And I love that she's got these little pockets on each side. Belt in a dark brown with an antique brass buckle. And I think my favorite part of her outfit is this beautiful petticoat that's in this gorgeous botanical print. I went to New York City to source fabrics for Robert for this collection. And that was one that I found in this little tiny fabric shop that, like, there's a lot of fabric stores in New York that are just kind of tucked into spaces, and they're not very big. Like a lot of people think of Mood. Most of them are not like that. But anyway, I found that fabric in there, and then the factory was able to duplicate the print really, really accurately. So it's really, I just love the mix of texture and pattern. Robert was really specific in the fabrics that he wanted for these, and a lot of the fabrics that I sourced, they weren't able to find exactly the right matches for them. So a lot of things were changed, and he tried a couple different things to get these to look just right. And I think the end result is really beautiful. This collection is really stunning, and I can't wait for everyone to see the rest of it. There's so many possibilities for mixing and matching, and like, I don't know, there's just, this collection is really, really great, and I think you're really going to love it. And she was such a great way to start it out. I had seen a lot of stuff online. A lot of people don't like the super crispy curls, which I totally get. I like sort of an in-between. Her hair was very flat whenever I took her out of the box. So I'm going to show you how I kind of fluffed it up and got these beautiful curls. And so one of my go-to tools for fixing hair is a pet brush. Start by doing is loosening up some of that product and those curls by brushing it gently from the bottom. You want to start at the ends. You don't want to start up at the top and brush down. And that's a good way to kind of get it started and soften it up. You may just want to soften up some of that product. Sometimes just brushing it a little bit will give it a nice look and fluffs it up, and some people are happy there. If you're not, and you want to remove some of that product, I recommend just running the hair under water, getting it pretty saturated, and then using a towel to kind of get a lot of the excess water out. And then you can, again, take your brush and brush through it a little bit more. Just use your fingers to kind of put the curl back into it that was from the factory set. You can just arrange them and kind of get them all going in the right direction and that kind of thing. Then when you get the curls kind of arranged how you want them to, I put them in a hairnet. And for this style, I used one hairnet for each curl. And then you want to get that sort of tight. So I wrapped around the face a couple times, whatever I need to do. That will give you a pretty soft set because you washed out a lot of the product. Just rinsing it that once will get a lot of the product out. When you let that dry, you can put a little bit of, you can use a hair dryer to speed that along. Don't get it too close to the hair or you will melt it. Once you take the hair out of those hair nets, if this is all you've done, you'll have a pretty loose curl and you can comb those out even a little bit more if you want to fluff it out more. I like mine to sort of still be a little bit stiff and kind of have the factory set. But I don't want to reset it. I don't want to mess with all that, and you don't have to. So I use the Got2b glued gel that they have. It's a clear gel. I don't use the actual hair glue because it's white and it will leave, it doesn't always, leave like a flaky residue. So I make sure I use the clear gel, and I'll just take some of that and sort of squish that, for lack of a better word, into the hair, kind of work it through a little bit. Again, just sort of working the curls with my fingers. If they get a little too sticky, I'll get a little bit of water, run that through. Again with the comb, getting them where I want them to be, kind of loosening the curls a little bit, putting more of the gel in as I need it. And then again, I kind of roll it with my fingers how I want it to go. And I wanted I didn't want them to both be going the same direction. So I wanted one, to be more to the left, one more to the right. So I'll arrange those, put that in the hairnet, arrange it a little bit more in the hairnet, and then put another one on to just keep them like really tight up against the head, because it will drop. It's not going to stay that firm because I didn't put a ton of gel in it. And then you let that dry really well, take it out, and then that's how I got this look. So that was the full process to get this. If you want them to be a little bit more set. If you wash most of the product out and you don't put any other product in, and it's very loose, that curl will eventually fall out of the set, and you'll have to reset them if you want it to be in the curl. So if you like the curls, I would definitely not wash out a ton of the product, or if you wash it out and you want it to be a little bit softer looking like this, put more gel in and then let it dry really well, and there you go. And you can again go in and soften those up with your fingers, just separating the curls a little bit. But that's how I got her hair to look like this, and I'm really happy with it. If you don't already follow the Virtual Doll Convention, make sure you check out their website. They will be updating on all of the new releases for the rest of the dolls in this series. If you want to complete your collection, or if you missed out on her and you want to see the other 5 dolls that are coming. So I will be doing unboxings of all the rest of these dolls as they come out. I already have all of mine, so I could do them all right now, but Rachel and Robert would not be happy with me if I did that. So I will just be doing them as they come out, and then showing you as the collection builds what they all look like together. And yeah, I'm going to try to get my unboxings out soon after they are released. So if they don't sell out in 6 minutes like she did, and you're thinking about it, I'll be able to show you my unboxing. That's my plan. So if you'd like to know when those videos drop, be sure to like and subscribe, and then hit the notification bell so that you will be on the list, and you'll get a notification every time this channel has a new video that comes out. And as always, to subscribe and like and hit notifications, that's all free. You don't pay for any of that. It's just a way to help my channel out, to help it grow, and to let you know when I put new content out. Until the next one, we'll see you later. Happy collecting. Bye.